No me lo he traído. Si no me lo hubiera traído, yo lo hubiera dejado. Pero...
¿Solo lleva Luis o no?
No, creo que Luis no tiene aquí. Voy a mirar, pero creo que no. No. Me lo apunto para la siguiente.
Okay, so our objective in this course will be develop the linguistic competences, mainly adapted to the protocol. We don't need to learn very complex English to talk about politics or whatever, but something that is functional and to work every day. At least know the basic phrases and expressions, and then if someone wants to go farther, so. Okay. That's me, Pedro. I'm basically a waiter. I have a specialization in wines, in sommelier and enology viticulture, because I studied for 2 years in France. So there I had the competence to speak in another languages, basically French, and also as a multicultural place, I was also used to speak English also. For several years I worked as informatic. I work also with foreign companies like India, also speaking English, and then I came back to the wine. I studied this for sommelier and also for some cooking and some dining room management. I have some idea of barista and cocktails. I have a level B2 in English. I have French. I have not a certificate, but I'm graduated. And right now I'm living in German, as I am working in a restaurant whose owners are German, and they have a lot of German clients. I've been working as a sommelier and also on distribution of wines and retail wine shop. Working also in winery and in the field. Okay. As I was saying earlier, we are going to learn application ways of English. We will make some simulation of real life role plays, and in the future we will adapt. We are going to see the level of each pupil, of each student, and we will adapt the course to the different levels. And what we want you to be prepared is not to have security when talking with clients, and don't be ashamed or don't have fear to communicate with the client. Okay, the objective, we will make an introduction of the course, of the teachers, and from yourselves. We will understand the different phases of the course, the learning, and know which are the protocol concepts. today we make the introduction. Then we go to the reception protocol to receive the clients mainly. We will practice the greetings for the guests and also to take the reservations by phone. Then we will further for the vocabulary for the dining room. We will continue when we have the language. We will go further to the dining room etiquette, how to take orders, how to deal with the complaints of the clients. And then at the end, we will try to learn also expressions in other languages that can be useful, at least for welcome or say goodbye to the guests. Okay, so at the end, I know that the protocols, the other teachers will talk about it, but we'll reinforce it in this course. Apply it to the English language. Okay, so with all we will improve our confidence in talking in English with the guests, and define some strategies to deal with the problems with the clients. Your introduction, if you want. So Alexei, you introduced yourself the other day. Kate.
Kate, I think don't stay here. Kate.
No. My half of my brain is here and listening some important information, but my brain is working.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Do you want me to?
Yeah.
Start up?
If you want, you introduce yourself.
Yes, of course. Well, so my name is Paqui. You already know me. Alexei, Kate, my name is Paqui, and the people online, yeah. I am almost 30 years old, not yet, but almost. I'm from Spain. I've been learning English basically half of my life, and I really like it. That's why I want to teach it, and I would try my best to teach you as good as possible. So you can remember everything and you can apply it to your daily life. Controlling and managing the hotel and greeting customers, greeting guests, everything. What I want to learn, I don't want to learn, well, I want to learn from you, actually. You can explain to me a lot of things about cocktails, about baristas, about how to manage a hotel, how to greet clients, everything. And finally, about myself, I would say that I finally got my C1 level, finally, likely, after many years. And yeah, I have a huge love for English, therefore I want to share with all of you. And I hope this is enough for my introduction and my presentation. So now, if you want to, Pedro, you can continue with your own presentation and introduction. So thank you so much.
Okay, so we start talking about the communication in the heart of hospitality. As a restaurant, we need to sell the product to the customers. So it's very important that they have the most information as possible. They have to feel like at home also, so talk them in a correct way. And also between the colleagues, you need to communicate in order to have a good service, to avoid the problems. So the main thing is internal clarity, that everyone needs to know what's his role and what he has to do in each moment. reinforces the teamwork. So it's not, we are like a football team, we can say. So people doesn't work individually. And it improves also the efficiency of the service in the restaurant, hotel, etc. Okay, we start with communication with colleagues or co-workers. We can make three different phases. So we have the pre-service communication. So it's very important to make the briefings at the start of before the service, in order to everyone to know which are the shortage, what we don't have, or the recommendations we can do for the clients, like special dishes out of the menu, etc. And internal for in this case, both groups communicate together, kitchen and the waiters, in order to go everyone in the same direction. And in the second phase, the dining room. So usually we need all to know the number of dinners, the times of arrival, more or less, if there's a party or anniversary or a business convention or whatever, in order to adapt the service to it. And also to know the allergies, intolerances, and know in which place the distribution of the work for each one. The second part is the service communication. So it doesn't mean that in the service you communicate with your co-worker for whatever, for the football match and so on. So you need to communicate only for the necessary stuff at this moment. And it has to be fast and mainly you don't need to, you don't have to talk a lot, so maybe better to go to a corner and dissimulate a little bit. And also if you have a conflict with a colleague, it's better to stop it and talk about it later. You solve as you can, but after in the post-service communications, it's good to have a meeting or talk with a colleague who had conflicts to solve it in the future. Also, it's important.
Perdón, ¿vengo a traer el café?
No.
Also important to talk about the good things that happen during the service in order to repeat it later. And also with the failures and the conflict resolution in order not to repeat it again in a future service. Okay, I have some videos. Maybe it's it's a little bit. Well, this is what I explained a little bit. Maybe the video is better to see that later if you have the time. I don't think so, but.
distanțe atât câteva zi.
So we
To
don't.
nельзя его спускать.
Nельзя.
So we talk about communication with coworkers, and now we talk about communication with client. But it's not only the communication with the client is not only give him the information about the food or the drinks or so on, like you were a robot, but also make him feel comfortable, like he's at home. You have to be professional also, be serious, and be warm, but not go too far. Then the client will give you the measure of how long you can go with him. If he's more cold, or if he wants to talk or make some jokes and so on. But at the beginning, you have to be warm, but not too effusive. No, hello, how are you? But have like a standard way of talking, and then you need to adapt to the different client. You have to be respectful always. And for communication is not only important the verbal skills, but also the non-verbal skills, like universal languages. Maybe some cultures can change a little bit, but it's a universal way of understanding. In fact, well, it can be, you can have a quite successful service only with non-verbal communication. You can go anywhere in the world, and you can go to China and not know anything about Chinese, but at the end you will eat or drink, but you will be more comfortable if at least you can communicate verbally. So we have as the three phases of communication with the customer. The first of all is very important, the pre-service communication, because that's the first impression the client will have from you. Maybe if you don't succeed in this one, you won't have the other, because maybe he won't take the reservation, or for example, if the restaurant is full and you tell him that he has to wait for some minutes, or if he wants to book for another day, if they don't feel very well treated, they will go to another restaurant. Okay, now during the service, you need to know to take the orders, also to communicate how's the menu and the drinks, and give him all the information about what he can order. And also very important, sometimes we forget because we are in a hurry and so on, but it's very important in each phase of the service to ask the client about his satisfaction. Because maybe sometimes you take a plate, maybe it's cold, but the client don't tell you. So because he's ashamed, or he has fear, or whatever, or he's angry, so you have to ask him at least one time for each plate, for the appetizer, or the starter, or the main course, etc. If they are happy with what they have on the table. And finally, the post-service communication. Also, at the end of the service, make a little question about what they think, or they have been well served, or what's the general impression of the service. Also, it depends on the client. Some client is more talkative, so they will give you more information, and others maybe are not so not so open. And very important also, sometimes we are the same, we're in a hurry and the client gets up and goes, but it's always very important at least to bring them to the exit, open the door and say goodbye, and so in order to be not be so cold. Okay. It's a little video. The manual talks about something very important, that the best way to communicate with the client is to be happy yourself, so they will perceive that that you are a professional, that you like what you are doing, and that you feel happy that because the client is happy. It's your main task. It is not a robot to bring the plate and so on. So to create an atmosphere of welcoming. Okay, so a little bit the same. It talks about the soft skills, how to treat the client. Actually, it goes on the same. And well, I think this could be interesting about the body language. It's a little bit more entertaining video.
Body language, the basics. In this lesson, we're going to look at what you say to other people without even speaking. Body language. Body language is simply how we communicate to others with our body. Have a look at Matt here. How do you think he's feeling? He's obviously tired, and he didn't have to say a word. You only needed to look at him. On the other hand, look at Matt now. He's upbeat and keen to help. From this example, it's easy to believe the research. 55% of what we communicate to others.
Well, about the position, there are different ways. Some restaurants are like more, I don't know, in the old way. So take the disarm behind and to have the little here, but it's like more classical restaurants. In others, they talk to be like this, but it's not very comfortable for the for the waiters to remain like this. But I think
It's through body language.
they say that is
But rather through
like a
posture,
protection way, but actually
gestures,
it's
and
a good way.
movements. Only 7% is made up of the words you use, what you say. The other 38% is your tone of voice, or how you say
Okay,
something.
very important. The tone of voice. You can say the same words, but it depends the way you tell.
communicate. Your posture, eye contact, your expression, your hands, and movement. Let's take a look at these in some more detail by starting with your posture. Your posture refers to the way you carry yourself, the position of your body when you're standing or sitting. Good posture is to stand up straight, shoulders back, and chin up. It shows that you are confident and proud to be representing your establishment. When interacting with guests, particularly if they are seated, lean in slightly to show that you are listening carefully. Bad posture when you slouch. Your shoulders are drooping, your back is curved, and your head is down. This shows that you are not interested in the guest, and you don't care about them. Be aware of where your arms are. Stand up tall with your arms in front of you or at your sides. This shows that you are alert and ready to help the guest. But when you have your arms crossed in front of you, which is closed body language, or behind you like a soldier, it makes you look unfriendly and unapproachable. On the other hand, open body language shows a readiness to face the world. When serving a meal or presenting the guest with the menu, always do so with open body language. Love the guest. This means if you are serving the guest from the right side, you should serve them with your right hand. In the same way, if you are serving from the left, you should use your left hand. Look what happens when you serve the guest with closed body language. Your back is turned to them, and they have to look at your back instead of your face. Now let's talk about eye contact. You should always look guests in the eye when you speak to them. This shows the guest that they have your full attention and that you are confident. If you look down or start looking everywhere except at the guest, they will think that you have somewhere more important to be, or that you're thinking about other things. When you're with the guest, look at them to show that they are the only person on your mind. Eye contact is incredibly valuable during service. Guests will often communicate through eye contact, so be on the lookout for guests trying to catch your eye, and respond immediately to show that you saw them. You'll also use eye contact to communicate with your colleagues. By using your eyes, you can quickly and silently communicate that you need help or signal towards a table. Next is your expression. A smile is possibly the simplest way to make your guest feel welcome, comfortable, and at ease immediately. So the moment you spot a guest, show them your warmest, brightest smile. Sure, there are days when you're tired or stressed, but it's your responsibility to make the guest feel welcome and relaxed. After all, the guest is paid to be there. Frowning, looking annoyed, or bored tells the guest that you don't want to be there and may make them unwilling to ask you for assistance. Now let's look at hands.
Yeah, we said the service, your role as a waiter is like an actor, a theater actor. Mainly you need to love your, as I told you before, it's important to love your work, your job, so the client will know it and feel better. But if you have a bad day or you're tired, you need to not to show it to the client. Do your best and representing a role.
How you use your hands can signal many different messages to the guest. Have a look at the following scene.
It's important not to point with your
In the first example,
finger, but
greet
with
and
your hand.
seize the guest with good body language and gesture towards the chair using an open palm. In the second example, the waiter used his finger to point to the chair. Pointing is considered very rude and aggressive, and it makes it look as though you're accusing the chair of doing something wrong. You'll also use your hands when communicating with the guest about menu items to help describe the dishes and show the guest that you are excited about the food. This will help get the guest excited about the food too. Let's move on to movement. The way you move through the dining area also communicates to the guest. There are two extremes we want to avoid here. Firstly, don't run. This is obviously dangerous, but it also creates a sense of panic and chaos. Secondly, you don't want to walk too slowly. This can create the impression that you're lazy, or you're not treating the guest's requests as serious. To get your movement just right, don't run, but walk with purpose. Also move lightly. Stomping around the dining area looks inelegant and is noisy. When it comes to foot traffic, an accepted rule in service is to pass moving members of staff by keeping to the right. This keeps collisions to a minimum and avoids this type of situation. Always stand back for guests and acknowledge them. The guest will feel very uncared for if you push in front of them or ignore them. It will be useful for you as a team to make rules about who has right of way. One example would be, guests always have right of way. Then waiters accompanying guests. Next, waiters with hot plates. After that, waiters with cold food. Followed by waiters with empty plates. And finally, empty-handed waiters. So, to recap, there are 5 main areas when thinking about your body language. Your posture, eye contact, your expression, your hands, and your movement. Good luck perfecting your body language. Remember, it's these types of details that make your establishment great.
Yeah, so about the movement, maybe sometimes there's not a lot of work in the dining room, so it's better to stand in a corner or that be moving all the time around the table or to talk to the clients when you don't need to do it. It's something difficult for a waiter to know how to stand and just wait the moment to do whatever to the client, or maybe sometimes better to stand and look, and you are not, it's not necessary to be doing something all the time. You can make the client nervous if you move, if you talk to them when it's not necessary, and so on. Well, that's my little joke about how we do in Spain or like in Italy, that we are very expressive with the hands. It's not the same for kind of client, but
Perdone, ¿me puedes dar la...?
¿Qué quiere la...?
Sí.
Un segundo que estoy con la...
No se preocupe que yo...
¿Quiere que mientras me invite a...?
No, que no tengo que... Oiga, ¿me puede poner a mí un...?
Un segundo que estoy con la...
Ya, pero que tengo un poco de...
Ya, bueno, pero está este señor antes que quiere la...
No se preocupe que yo tengo...
Y usted me va para con...
Sí, pero cuando me traiga la...
Un segundo que estoy con la...
no se preocupe, yo no... Y me la puedes de mi...
Oye, perdona, ¿podrías bajar un poquito el...? Que es que nos ha dado el chorro y me sigue dando...
Ya, y de paso nos traen dos...
Dos más de... Ay, cómo se nota que no tienen que... Enseguida se las llevo.
Oiga, ¿cómo que enseguida? Pero si no me ha traído todavía a mí... Sí, yo la...
Pero es que no me has dicho que lo tenía.
yo...
the common gestures in a bar or restaurant. talks about also you can communicate with your material or your restaurant. You know, the restaurant, the ambience communicates also with
De
the
manera que nuestros clientes encuentren un local y un sitio cálido y agradable. Vamos a por ello. Vamos a abrir el restaurante. ¿Qué es lo que tienes que hacer? Ir fuera. Lo que primero se proyecta es el exterior. Tienes que verificar que la puerta está limpia, que los cristales están limpios, que la acera está despejada. Si tienes una jardinera, mirar que no pase una persona y te deja un papelito, otra te ponga una colilla. Ya la puerta está limpia. Entra. Tienes que mirar la luz, la intensidad de la luz. En función si es almuerzo o cena, más íntimo, menos íntimo, más alegre, si es en el desayuno. Tienes que mirar la música. Indistintamente de las franjas horarias que tengas, tienes que mirar el tono de la música que vas a poner, en fin, tienes que mirar una atmósfera adecuada. Tienes que mirar la temperatura, es muy importante que la gente cuando esté sentada esté cómoda. O sea, no hay nada peor que estar comiendo, desayunando, cenando, con frío o con calor. Esto va a repercutir luego en las sensaciones finales que tenga el cliente de todo lo que hagamos. Tienes que mirar que las paredes estén limpias, que los techos estén limpios, revisar silla por silla, que no tenga migas, que no tenga manchas. Tienes que mirar que las mesas no cojeen, que estén los manteles bien, que esté todo perfecto, todo en su sitio. Y por último, que tienes que revisar el personal, a nosotros mismos. Tienes que mirar uno por uno cada persona que va a dar servicio. Tienes que intentar que transmitan y comuniquen lo que tú quieres comunicar por medio de su imagen, de cada uno de ellos. Por supuesto, ni que decir tiene, la pulcritud y la limpieza es necesario, pero también, como te digo, que quieres esa frescura que tú le quieres detrás, pero que siempre transmita la imagen que tú quieres que reciba el cliente cuando llega a tu establecimiento. Resumen de la puesta en escena. Los pequeños detalles. En primer lugar, la entrada, la iluminación, la música, el volumen y qué queremos que se escuche. La temperatura del local, muy importante, la limpieza del mismo y la limpieza nuestra, interior y exterior. Tenemos que revisar al personal y estar con una actitud correcta, limpia y adecuada. Seguimos viendo vídeos para seguir aprendiendo.
We talk about why the languages are very important in service, in restaurants and hotels and so on. So in this case we are in Spain, so we receive a lot of tourists who mainly talk in English, in like the universal language. And if you, the difference with the other restaurants is sometimes is the level of English that you have. You have the same quality that the other restaurant, and the client feel that they have better communication in one of both. He will repeat. In case he will repeat, we will go to the first one. And also it gives quality of service for the client. You will for sure sell more and sell better if the client has more information about your offer. As you say, it's competitive for the professionals and for the restaurant. So you will be best paid. You have language skills because you will work in a restaurant that has better, like more, at least if not better, more clients from different countries. So this is the Second World War, before the British Empire and the USA. So the British restaurant, at least for hospitality has become the English. Before maybe it was French, but it changed. And as we talk, we don't need perfect English and know a lot of grammar, but know the basic vocabulary to work each day. So here we use functional English mainly. 7% of international tourists know English, at least basic English to communicate. Because sometimes you have to be ashamed or have fear because the client is at the same level than you know. So you have to break the barrier knowing that he is also maybe ashamed or have fear of speaking English, so you are not in a less level, you can say. And we say it's an international standard, mainly with okay, so with the communication about the misunderstandings and troubles in the service, and it improves the satisfaction of the client at the end of the day. And if you interact with them and have a small talk, or they will feel like more at home. Also, if they have a problem, as we talked before, within the service, you have to ask them about the satisfaction. So, if you understand quick if they have a problem, so on, you can solve it faster than if you have to go to talk with a coworker that speaks English or the manager and so on. Because if it takes the more time to get to solve the problem, it will be more difficult to solve, and the patience of the client will finish. And actually, you have a personalized service. If you know about the client, you have some information, you can give him like a more specific way. Also, nowadays, it's not only we don't only have international customers, but international co-workers from around the world. So maybe they come to Spain and they talk a little bit of Spanish, but they talk English. So it's important that they can communicate in English with everyone. To say, well, we are Spain, you need to improve your Spain and talk Spanish, but try to make a mix of Spanish when possible, or if not English, and it makes it extends the spirit of the team spirit. That you make an effort to communicate with your colleague that comes from abroad. Also, it's what we talk on the time for operational efficiency and to reduce mistakes or errors. Okay, and also you can go not only to work in Spain, but it's important English if you want to go to work abroad, like in international exchange or whatever. So salaries usually are higher, and you can go to have a mobility around the world. So, well, there are 22 million new jobs around the world, so you will always have an opportunity to move. And sometimes have the same importance your skills in service than your skills in languages. It can compensate each other. And the customers prefer to but at least they can feel that you make the effort to communicate with them, not only in Spanish or the local language. And at least I think that is in Spain, there's a 70% of deficit of English. It means that the 70% of the business don't have enough level of English. How to learn English? So here we will do both specialized course, and we will try to make some practice to activate the learning. And also out of here, so you can learn at home. You have some applications and technology to learn by yourself. And very important to, out of the job, also go with foreign people to make a language exchange. The man talks about with an English manager, I think, and he talks about the problem with the English in Spain.
Bueno, es variable, siendo generoso. En algunos locales está muy bien, pero en la mayoría de locales podría ser mejor. Eso sí, si vas a países nórdicos, el nivel de inglés es fantástico. Y aquí somos todos conscientes que no está a un nivel que debería estar. No necesita un dominio total del idioma. Necesita dominio de las expresiones hechas para recibir gente, para tomar el pedido, para ofrecer una imagen de cortesía y de respeto. Y llegar a este nivel de dominio de inglés no es difícil. Necesita un poco de dedicación de tiempo y formación de calidad. Falta de cultura empresarial y falta de cultura de aprendizaje de inglés.
Sí, estoy escuchando y por ejemplo si alguien también está mirando por el vídeo, por online, yo no estoy de acuerdo que la información es necesaria, necesitamos para nuestros alumnos. No lo sé si yo no he entendido todo, si por ejemplo Paqui ha aprendido más, pero por ejemplo si Paqui no es persona de servicio, por ejemplo mixología, bartender o camarera, por ejemplo si esta información te parece necesaria, por ejemplo si tú has aprendido algo que después tú vas a invertir a tu trabajo o no. Es mi idea. Por ejemplo, este curso, el jueves, hemos creado para que, por ejemplo, vendrán más alumnos y van a escuchar que dice él, que no todos restaurantes, su nivel inglés está muy bajo y necesitamos más frases, más. Entonces, es como un pequeño entrada, ¿sí? Por ejemplo, creo es el curso, semana pasada hemos hecho, creo, tú has presentado, Paqui también, y pienso que necesitamos seguir, por ejemplo, yo no he invitado, por ejemplo, más alumnos, porque no entiendo a dónde vamos, que vale, chicos, tienen que venir, ¿por qué? Porque así vas a aprender. Pero el que dice, es mi opinión, que dice él, necesitamos más profundo de inglés. Creo, de todos que van a estar aquí, ahora estamos, tenemos suerte que no hay alumnos, porque ahora es como miramos si funciona o no si funciona. Si por ejemplo hemos hecho un cóctel y no funciona todo, no, esto no para nosotros. Entonces olvidamos, como ayer también, han venido un profesor, 4 alumnos, y no estaba ni licores, no estaba ni vasos, no estaba. Ojalá que hemos estado solo 4 alumnos que dentro de nuestro equipo. No, ayer han venido 2 chicos de fuera. Pero ayer yo estaba un poco, no enfadado, pero no estamos preparados para dar para 15 personas. Si 15 personas van a estar a esta barra, no tenemos nada, ni herramientas, nada. Entonces, ayer, fatal. Y ojalá que no hay alumnos. Entonces, también hoy es un día también que yo prefiero como alumno ir aprendiendo inglés de hostelería, ¿sí? ¿Qué dice? No necesitamos tanto vocabulario, necesitamos algo directo, recibir clientes, hacer orden. También como Paqui ha ofrecido algo, explícame, yo quiero un café con leche o no quiero café con leche en inglés. Entonces, me idea un poco más, no tanto de formación, pero más directo, inglés. Porque si por ejemplo yo soy profesional, camarero, y si yo conozco protocolo, pero yo no hablo inglés, pero yo conozco protocolos de servicio, yo conozco que derechas, servicio, de todo, yo conozco. O bartender, sí, tiene todo, pero si vendrá una chica o un cliente de inglés, asusto, no lo sé. Entonces, algo así, más inglés, pero no es media, o es solo, no, yo estoy esperando una hora y pienso que vale, ¿es para qué? Si tú has cogido algo, por ejemplo, una hora tú estabas, ¿sí? Y tú has aprendido algo por hostelería, tú has aprendido algo que, ¿o no?
Yo, relacionado con lo que yo voy a presentar ahora, sí que es cierto que tiene cosas que voy a poder usar, y también, como no es mi nicho, por mi parte sí que estoy aprendiendo en cuanto a desconocimiento.
No quiero que vosotros van a estudiar, no. Es solo como alumnos, como tu alumno, como tú estás, un alumno, primera vez que estás en esta clase, porque tenemos solo 3 horas y media. Y en cada hora estamos, cliente paga dinero, el cliente quiere absorber, tiene que atraer, que no vas, vale, que es un mensaje de mi madre, entonces necesito algo
más dinámico.
Dinámico y más, ¿qué полезно? Más inglés, pues, inglés.
Helpful.
More helpful.
More helpful.
Yeah, okay. That you can apply into your daily life.
Yeah, just the idea is that, maybe this course is not for increase your level of English in general, but you have to be very specific in such things like, okay, if you're talking to the client from around the world, which way it's better to use with them, to use not so much vocabulary, just to communicate with them, because our waiters, they're speaking English, for example, but they're not speaking in a high level English, but we don't need them to speak in top of the English, but they have to know the specific way how to talk.
Yes.
Talk to them. I'm sorry. Maybe we don't need to make it like pretty wide knowledge about everything, but maybe it's better to, it's like an idea, So make the list, the phrases, and to make some roles, make like some play about, I'm the client, please serve the breakfast, introduce yourself, explain what we have today in the menu, or for example, you have the task that you have to explain that today we don't have it, so to manage this situation, so this should be something real about our situation, not like in general. It's fantastic that we are talking about all of this, but
Caterina quiere hablar inglés, ¿entiendes? ¿Sabes? Porque está hablando ruso, español y quiere hablar inglés. Gracias. Sí, pero,
Sí.
da. cliente no quiere, por ejemplo, pasa 3 horas, cliente, vale, gracias, hasta otra jueves, no van a venir. Porque siempre estaba escuchando, no ha aprendido nada, solo sí, algunas sí, que debe que hacer, vale. Y mañana va a trabajar misma forma, como estaba antes. Pero como ha entrado en escuela, él piensa que quiere cambiar su chip. Y aquí necesitamos dar tantos herramientas que puede cambiar. Porque, por ejemplo, yo, cero en inglés. Muchos camareros o trabajadores también, cero. Y necesitan más. Pero aquí vendrá para algo, para sacar algo. Entonces, si tú tienes la información, dame esta información. Yo quiero, y después de esta clase, por ejemplo, clase personalmente, personal, sí, clase personal, y yo, wow, yo tengo que salir, que mucha información, sí, sabes, sí, he aprendido algo. Entonces, es que necesito, más cerca, no es solo, sí podemos o no podemos, cultural, al final, aquí no, aquí, si tú no vas a coger mi atención, yo voy a estar en el teléfono, o hacer, sí, de 4 a 8 es tiempo para trabajar, hay gente que va a decir, tú. Entonces, por eso estoy aquí, por eso, algo corregir, yo no es profesor, no soy profesor, pero yo como alumno, yo pienso como alumno, si yo pago, yo quiero darme, como el restaurante cliente entra, vale, si comida, bien, pago, entonces él también, yo quiero comida, para mí, con comida de inglés, yo quiero, si es posible.
Vale. Sí, esto era como una introducción, digamos, general al curso, pero bueno, luego ya empezamos ya con... Sí, claro, es un poco lo mismo de...
Es comentario constructivo.
Sí,
todo.
Sí, bueno, lo que bueno, otros idiomas, tal, pero bueno, sí, empezamos ya con un segundo más. O el protocolo, el porqué del protocolo, la diferencia, bueno, un poco de... O claro, también depende del nivel inicial del alumno, si ya sabe todo esto del protocolo y demás, pues no.
Creo que sí.
Sí,
creo que sabe. Sabe, protocolo de su trabajo sabe. Por eso creo que sí. Pero también, él va a aprender este protocolo español cada lunes. Protocolo de sala de servicio. Entonces no hace falta repetir. Él también va a hacer teoría y práctico también. Cómo movemos, cuántos dedos, dónde está coloco. Entonces él sabe también cómo recibir. Pero más con cliente inglés es otra cultura, no es solo palabras, es otra cultura. Y inglés, cliente de inglés, cliente espera otro tipo de servicio, no es como español todo, no, porque es acostumbrado, es inglés, acostumbrado al servicio de inglés, entonces camareros tienen que saber pensar como el servicio de inglés, con clientes de inglés.
Sí.
¿Sí?
Sí, escúchame, la práctica también es hacer una mixtura de la personalidad del cliente y de dónde viene y de dónde. Vale, pues bueno, aquí está. Pero al final, realmente, bueno, explicar un poco el protocolo, pues no, si la gente ya sabe el protocolo, tampoco hace falta explicar mucho. Y nada, pues,
¿Retomo?
lo tuyo, y tenemos que haber preparado una práctica de recibir clientes y demás. Vale. Power, PowerPoint, ¿no?
Sí, porfis.
Sí, el otro ya está.
El otro...
Ya está listo.
Ya me conocéis, así que no hace falta.
Vamos.
Te puedo pedir now we're gonna see how to really do it. Okay?
Una cosa, un comentario. Sí, ayer estuve en el colegio de mi hijo y me ha sorprendido que él habla inglés, él tiene clase de inglés también online, pero no aprenda inglés matemática. No entiende su pregunta. Él puede sacar números, pero no entiende matemática que está preguntando. Entonces, nosotros como padres, él tiene clase de inglés y creo que su nivel está creciendo, pero está creciendo en otro lado, como, no sé, vocabulario, pero más directo inglés de matemática, no entiende. Entonces aquí también, inglés directo en hostelería, más profundo, no es de viaje, de aeropuerto, de taxi, no, más. Y desde, sí, creo es una rutina, ¿sí? Si va a aprender aquí más frases, y ya está. Y va a empezar a aplicar su trabajo más rápido. Él tiene que sacar algo siempre, y practicar. Sacar desde aquí y ir a practicar. Siempre, y va a progresar, va a sentir que desde 6 meses ha subido su nivel en inglés.
El aprendizaje es mucho mayor.
Sí, sí, él va a estar escuchando, sí, que tiene Pedro, que tiene experiencia, que tiene todo, sí, bien, perfecto, sí, es buen profesor del nombre. Aquí, ¿qué tengo más? Vale, gracias.
Ahora toca practicar. ¿Ok? Vale, pues como eres solo, hoy tienes pase de lujo, pase de oro, se dice, ¿no? Golden pass, golden ticket. Ok, vale. Primero de todo, ¿vale? Obviamente sí que hay vocabulario relacionado con nuestro field, with our field, alright? We have customer, guest, emotional intelligence, body language, leadership, whatever, okay? So, we're gonna be seeing during these classes with what Pedro introduces and what I introduce, a lot of vocabulary, alright? So, I have in here the lexicon of the hospitality, alright? So, I'm not gonna give you the answer. I want you to write down what you understand from every single lesson, what you might think, what is, for example, enhance or conflict resolution, alright? So, you can write down your answers if you want to, or if you have no idea about what any word it means, you can just ask and that's it. But, as I said, I'm not gonna give you the answer, you have to try to find it by yourself, okay? I have this one, but I also have like the document online. If you want to, you can have this one, alright?
Okay.
You are? And you can also have this one, Pedro. Okay? And Kate, obviously, until not forget about you. In case you have any time, you can have them. Okay? So I'm not gonna delve into this because I think some of these words, you know them. Or do you? Do you know any of these words? Okay. For example, what's the difference between customer and guest? Yeah. Okay, let's try with Alexa because I think you know it. For example, if I come to the restaurant, alright, am I a customer or am I a guest?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, is a customer is this person when working the restaurant.
Okay, customer is a person who is working inside the restaurant.
The restaurant.
And the guest, what is the guest? You can say just find a new word or just if you don't find it in English.
Guest
For example, if I'm gonna get married and I invite Pedro, Pedro is my guest, but he's not the customer.
Also, maybe it's gonna help the customer usually paying
Pays,
for
exactly.
the food, for
Yes.
some
Customer.
services. And the guest can ghost. Guests never pay. Because the guest invited.
Is
So, for example,
Right.
Olga, or today we invited Olga for sandwich because she was our guest.
exactly. Or also, for example, from a hotel.
This is for me news.
Welcome.
You're
Yeah.
welcome, exactly. You're
You are our
welcome.
guest.
Do you know the film La Bella y la Bestia? The Beauty and the Beast, right? There is a
I don't
song.
know.
Be our guest is like you are welcome to join our celebration and to join anything. For example, you have those
It's so
words.
interesting, but I have to work.
Yeah, no, no problem. You have
a doubt.
yes, of course.
But I guess it can be a customer at the same time. It can be or can be not. It can be
The guest.
Yeah, can
Yes.
pay or can be invited.
Yes, mainly the guest for in this kind of context. For example, when La Plantación is organizing like a wedding, like some drawing festival, something like that, they are guests. But also, if you have like the hotel, they are also the guests. Alright? But mainly for you to understand the difference, customer, they are paying, as Kate said. And guests, they are mainly invited. Yeah? Okay. If you want to have a look, you have it on your lexicon as well. Okay. For example, also peer. Do you know what is the peer or a peer? For example, Pedro is my peer. We are both teaching, so we are both peers. There's like a synonym, colleague. Alright? So peer is also a colleague. Co-worker is like a more fancy way to say co-worker. Yeah? Perfect. So, you have a lot of more way more words.
Waitress. This is peer.
Peer.
Waitress.
Waitress is
Waitress.
no. For example,
For example,
yes.
peer. Paqui.
Yes.
She's for me peer.
Exactly. Peer, colleague, co-worker, anything.
But in which context? Because Alexei is the
Ah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
of
the
course.
But it's not como peer or colleague because we're not colleague because
For our customs.
so
Our customs, correct.
no, for our customer I'm the worker of the
Exactly.
of the hotel of the restaurant. But for example for Angela, I'm
They are both
or
peers.
for Aline I'm the colleague. But for you
Peer.
I'm the worker.
Peer.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
So peers is around
Yeah.
co-workers.
Mhm.
Is like a synonym. Yeah. Okay. So as you know and as you see, you have a lot of words in here. So as I said, you have over there your lexicon. You can write down what you think it might be. So that's it. All right. I don't know what it doesn't show up, but it doesn't matter. So I've already handed you that one, and I need to see another one. 1 second. Alright. So we're going to greet customers when you wanted to, I would say. Okay? So we already know the theory about how to greet customers. Okay, so now we're gonna see, as you said, functional language and useful phrases that you can use with your customers. Remember, customers, not guests. Okay? So, first of all, we are in Spain, we are very warm, we are very close to each other. So, let's have an example, okay? I don't know you, Alexei, but you call me walking in here, okay? And I'm like, ¡bienvenido! Esto es la plantación, ¿has visto qué bonito que es esto? Te pongo un Negroni para que te vayas ahí poniendo un poco a tono. ¿Quieres agüita, un café tal vez? Para así un poco, un sunset coffee. Oh, te va a encantar el sunset coffee. Do you think that's the way to greet your customers? Or would be more like, bienvenido, esta es la plantación, aquí te podemos ofrecer una variedad increíble en cuanto a cócteles, en cuanto a café, en cuanto a X. Which do you think is the best way to greet customers? The first way or the second way?
Second.
We already know that, right? Okay, perfect. So, how do we go from where we were?
What can I get you?
May I have a beer? Beer?
What?
Beer.
A beer?
Beer. 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 Beer.
Oh, you put a beer?
Yes, beer. Hola, ¿qué te pongo?
Could I please have a cervezzo, tutela, and piccolo mejillones?
Vale, cerveza, tortilla y unos mejillones. Marchando.
Un momento, and can I also have this salad tutta settimana?
Una ensaladilla rusa. Claro que sí, cariño. Venga, date el riego.
Okay, so it's not the same to come here and say, what can I take you to? Would you like to have some lobster for today? Would you like to have some roast beef for today? Or maybe you just want to have like a small cake, just for you to be more sweet. It's not the same than, okay, ¿qué te pongo? Mejillones, calamares, bocata de pepito, no sé qué, no sé cuánto, venga, hasta luego. It's not professional, it's not polite. Do you know what I mean? So, you have to watch your manners, okay? Tienes que controlar tus modales, okay? We are in La Plantación, this is a very fancy place, es un lugar muy bonito, con una estética dictaminada y con una presencia pues que hay que respetarla, ¿cierto? Entonces, no es lo mismo llegar, decir, tengo pepito, tengo ternera, tengo calamares, tengo no sé qué, tengo no sé cuánto, tengo cerveza, tengo tal, tengo no sé qué, que venir con el menú de aquí usted tiene su menú, por favor, cuando me necesite, ya no, estaré con él. Ah, por cierto, hoy el especial de la casa es langosta con salsa de setas, ¿vale? Se lo recomiendo muchísimo porque creo que está delicioso. Aparte es el favorito del chef. De todas formas, como ya le he dicho, puede pensárselo y en cuanto necesite cualquier cosa, ¿vale? So, there are like a correct way to do this kind of instructions and the not correct way. It's not wrong because, for example, in Spain we have a lot of bars, so maybe you are rushing everywhere, so you don't have time to stop with every single customer. But in this case, we do. All right? So, te presento los modales, Alex, ¿vale? No quiero que te los aprendas, sino que ciertamente hay frases pues, que sí que usamos. Por ejemplo, ¿puedo hacer algo por usted? Te veo que estás indeciso con la carta de los vinos, entre el vino tinto, entre el vino blanco, entre lo que sea, ¿vale? ¿Podría abrirme la puerta, por favor? No es lo mismo decir, me abre la puerta, que ¿podría usted, por favor, abrirme la puerta? Hay como un lenguaje específico y unos modales, efectivamente.
Тоже смотри хотя бы, она не на платформе. Ее нет, мы уже подъехали, подключаемся, мы
Yeah, of course.
Только пришло сообщение тебе, вот прям вообще.
Это значит, у тебя пришло, я тебе
Ну
написала.
вот, секунду прям вот пришло.
Не, ну не сейчас, я тебя отправила. Смотрю, где нет галочки. Там не прозвонится и вообще ничего, я не знаю, что там. Ты перед чай делаешь? А, сейчас я духом.
Сейчас она подключится. Все, они подключились. Они уже подключились.
identify whenever somebody says that you can know what they are talking about and up to what level, alright? So we have, for example, puede que mañana tengamos disponibilidad in case somebody calls you, alright? That maybe tomorrow we will have some gaps. No te arrepentirás de venir a la veranda, etc. ¿Vale? Entonces, vamos con lo que nos interesa. Useful language, okay? Can you pass me the glass, please? Do you know what I'm saying? Alexei? Do you know what I'm asking you? Can you pass me the glass, please?
I need to yes.
You have to respond with what I'm asking you if you know to, alright? Yes, can you pass me the glass, please? Or can you pass me the bottle, please?
Okay. I'll pass. I pass your glass. No, I pass. I'll. Sure. Yes, of course.
Perfect. Okay. Give me 1 second. Can I take something from here?
Yes.
Yes? Perfect. Okay. Now, do you know what's this?
What is?
A glass.
For champagne?
Okay,
or
perfect.
wine?
Perfect. So, you are the waiter now, okay? And you are telling me, can you pass me the glass of wine, please?
Can you pass the glass of wine, please?
Perfect. What I'm asking you to do.
You asked me, can I pass glass for you?
Yes, exactly. Which glass am I asking you to pass me, to give me?
For wine.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Great. Okay. Can you pass me the glass of champagne, of wine, of water, whatever, okay? Puedes pasarme el vaso o la copa de vino, okay? Another one. Could you open the door, please? I will do it. For example, you are coming in, alright? So, you say, could you open the door, please? Of course.
Yeah, of course, yes, please.
Alright?
You're
So,
welcome.
thank you so
You're
much. Okay. So, could you open the door, please? ¿Podrías, por favor, abrir la puerta? Or could you please put me a glass of wine? Okay? Another one. Okay? We have the menu over here, and I am the waiter. Alright? So, I know you from a few times that I saw you, and I know that you like steak or chicken. Okay? So, we have today a special dish made with chicken, alright? So, I will give you this one, and I can say, may I recommend you today's dish, which is made with chicken and a beautiful and very special sauce, okay? Puedo recomendarte un plato, este plato que es de pollo con una salsa tal, okay? May I recommend you this course? May I recommend you to have a glass of wine? May I recommend you to X? Alright? So, what would you recommend me from this menu?
I want to recommend. I want you recommend.
Okay? Or may I recommend
May
you
I
this course?
recommend toast plantation?
Oh, okay.
May I recommend because this is toast. It's very delicious. Yes, it's very delicious.
Very delicious. Have you tried it?
Yes, this is toast have butternuts.
Mm-hmm.
Butternuts, yes. Butternuts and
Think another word.
yes,
Another word.
Yes, yes, yes. But this is toast have butternuts
Yeah.
and I didn't.
And what else? I need to know now.
Yes,
What
yes,
else?
yes, yes, yes.
Okay, perfect. So, recuerda, si no me sale la palabra, lo que sea, busco otra. Que no sé cómo es que se dice, te lo puedo describir. Es un fruto seco, o es una verdura, o es un carne, o es verdura, lo que sea, ¿vale? también trufa, y tiene también no sé qué, invéntatelo, ¿vale? Aquí queremos fluidez. Y también, recordamos, nos podemos equivocar en todo momento, ¿vale? No pasa nada. ¿Que no me sale? Pues te digo que tiene pescado con patas, me da igual, ¿vale? Pero quiero fluidez. ¿Sí? Perfect. So, mushrooms! There you are.
Especially champignons.
Or fungi. You can say son fungi, which are setas, ¿vale? In case somebody is allergic to fungi, you can say, okay, this kind of fungi is mushroom, this kind of fungi is tatakami, I don't know, okay? Whatever. Perfect. For example, you are recommending me the Negroni, and you know that I don't drink alcohol, alright? So you can say, you might find it a little bit strong. Puede que lo encuentres un poco fuerte, o puede que lo encuentres un poco ácido. You might. Puede que, ¿vale? Por ejemplo, lo tenemos aquí detrás también. Tal vez, puede que, ¿vale? ¿Sí? So, you might find it a little bit strong. You might find it a little bit acid. You might find it a little bit dry. We can apply this one to wine, to drinks, to food, to anything. Alright? Yes? So, for example, this is my first time having lunch in la veranda, okay? And after my lunch, you come to me and you say, have you enjoyed your meal? Yes, I loved it. And you can say, you will come back after this, I'm sure. Okay? Do you know what this means? Volverás. Estoy seguro de que volverás. I'm sure that you will come back after this. Yes?
You will come back.
Perfect. Won't, aquí, this is just the right. Won't, this is the negative of will, okay? You won't come back. No volverás, you will come back. Volverás, okay? Negative form. You won't forget this experience. No olvidarás esta experiencia. Okay? For example, I'm having again breakfast here. You won't forget this experience. Or I'm getting married here. It's like you won't forget this experience. Okay? Oh, it's here. Well, whatever. Must or and shall or should. Okay? Must is to do something. You have to do something. You must read the menu. You must wear. I just forget my English. You must, sorry. Dress properly for the course, for the work, anything. Yes. Yes.
It's better not to say to the client.
No, exactly. No.
You can say to the client, you must read
Exactly.
the menu because it's very heavy word.
Yes.
Say someone to must. It's like
Exactly.
the обязан, which like it's too heavy
Yes.
for the customer.
Mainly, this one is for your peers, for your co-workers and for your workers. You must wear your black t-shirt. You must wear your golden tie. You must always greet customers. You mustn't smoke during your work. You must do or do not something. This is mainly for co-workers, peers, etc. Never for customers because it's too heavy. Yes.
Because sometimes you can say you must try it like a strong recommendation.
Yes.
Not,
Yeah.
not like imperative, but
Mhm.
like
But in this case,
they reinforce. You
Yeah.
must try it, but it's
Mhm.
not.
it's more like effusive one. But for example, for that one, you can use. You should try this one. It's amazing.
Oh, you have to.
You have to. Yes. Exactly. Okay. Shall, I would forget about shall because it's a little bit difficult to implement. So just forget about this one. And we have should. You can use should mainly in everything. You should try this course. You should try our wine. You should come here and visit us. You should, deberías, podrías. Okay? So, have you had a look at this? Alexei? No? Okay, just have Might is like maybe, somehow. Maybe you will find it later into a restaurant. This is like more polite, for more politeness, para más educación, ¿vale? Como un más mayor estándar, por así decirlo, de eso de ¿qué te pongo tal? Sino ¿qué puedo ofrecerte? ¿Qué te gusta? ¿Qué no te gusta? ¿Puedo cogerte la copa de vino? ¿Puedo tal? Okay? Perfect. You already have a look at these? Yes? Okay, perfect. Let's play. Okay? So, stand up please. Okay? So you are now the customer. Alright? Perfect. Come with me, please. Alright? Perfect. So, you're welcome. My name is Paqui. I will be your waitress today. If you please come with me so you can have a seat. One. Thank you. So is this your first time here at La Veranda?
No, I stayed second time.
This is your second time here?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Well, this is our newest menu, okay? So I will leave it over here. So, first of all, are you going to have lunch? Are you going to have dinner? Are you going to have breakfast or just tiny beverage, like some drinks? What do you want to have today?
What do you recommend for me?
Yes, of course. I will recommend you, or I may suggest, to try our steak. It has some sauce with rosemary, with mushrooms, and a very strong sauce, which I think you might find it a little bit strong, but I think you will like it.
I don't like meat.
No problem. We can change.
I like fish.
You like fish? That's great. Great selection. So today we have cod. All right. The cod is made very slightly, very like a meat. It's not meat. Sorry. It's very tender. Okay. It has some sauce on top as well. So I think you could like it.
What do you recommend for me for the start?
For the starter? Yes, of course. May I recommend you our latanta thin toast? It has some rosemary as well. We love rosemary here, as you can see. Okay, it also has some blueberries, which I think you will love it. Okay, but if you're not feeling that way, if you want some more salty starter, you can maybe have a look at which campana crepes. Okay, even though they are crepes, they are salty. Okay, so I think you won't regret your decision if you choose this.
Okay, I will test your menu because I have times. Yeah, because I our place.
Yeah.
I think for my wife we have wedding.
Oh.
We have wedding here.
Okay. So you already know everything around here, alright? Do you know that we have a beautiful landscape here?
Maybe.
That you will love it, I'm sure.
Okay, thank you. Maybe you have one person organization for weddings. Is it possible to can you show me our place?
Yes, of course. Would you like to have lunch now and after have a look, or would you like to
Yes,
have a look now?
I would like to have order.
Yeah?
And when you cook, I would like to see.
See, okay. No problem. So, may I have your glass of wine, please? Would you like to have some wine or some champagne?
I would like to start for water, please.
Water, please.
Sparkling
No
water.
wine. Of course, yes.
With lime.
You need no water. So, there you are.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So, hope you enjoy your lunch, and I'm sure you won't forget about this, okay? So, in case you might need something, I will be around you, okay? Enjoy your lunch. Okay? Yes? Perfect. Vale. Do you join us? me lo haces tú a mí. Ahora vengo yo como customer, tú eres el waiter, ¿ok? Entonces me tienes que hacer esto junto con estas frases, ¿vale? Puedes mirar tantas veces como tú quieras, ¿vale? Can, puedo, could, podría. Y may, tal vez te guste, tal vez no, ¿vale? ¿Sí? ¿Ok? Perfecto.
Alexei.
Your English. Hello.
Hello. My name is Alex. I'm your waitress. Welcome to our veranda.
Thank you so much. I'm very excited.
Do you have do you have reservation?
I do not. This is my first time here, and I had no idea that I had
Okay,
this
I will
reservation.
ask. Okay, we have very good table for us. Yes,
Great.
yes, please.
Thank you.
Oh.
Where do I sit?
Yes. 1 second. Right here. Maybe would you like here?
Yes, of course. Hello, I'm Paqui.
Sit down, please.
Thank you so much.
Can you pass water, please? Can you? Can you maybe would you like to? What would you like to drink?
I would like to drink a Negroni because I think
Negroni?
in here they make it so delicious.
You like starter for Negroni, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. I make one. I will make one order. Yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
Maybe would you like to see our menu?
Yes, I would love to. I'm hungry.
Can I recommend it for you?
Yes, I was going to ask you.
One toast plantation. This is favorite toast.
Is it your favorite toast? Have you tried this one?
Maybe no. This is toast.
Yes.
This toast have servers. We have servers. I'll bring glass if you need.
Okay.
More glasses. More
Okay,
glasses
perfect.
if you need.
I will let you know if I need more glasses, okay?
Okay.
So, I have to check what,
Yes. Check,
what
yes.
we want to have. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So, Tati, we said la plantation toast, right? This one, right?
Yeah,
Okay. This one, and also waffles Milano, right? Okay, perfect. Would you like to have something else?
And I want coffee.
A coffee.
Coffee.
Sansa coffee?
No.
Not Sansa coffee, okay. What kind of coffees do you recommend us?
Yes. I'm sorry.
Yes, of course.
Can I recommend it for you? For example, we have what do you like? Cold coffee and hot coffee. Hot coffee. Yes. We have. Would you like coffee with milk and plain coffee? Oat milk.
Yeah.
Okay. We have oat milk. We have cappuccino and latte. Latte. Okay.
I recommend you the latte because it has like cinnamon.
For me, two latte. Yeah?
Two latte.
Cinnamon.
Okay.
Cinnamon.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Иди уже. Спасибо.
If you
Что хотите пиво?
if you want more, I'll stay here
Okay.
for our position.
Нет, не стоит.
For our что для
Что бы не сказать?
окей. Да, даже сказал говорить. Окей.
Если вы хотите что-то, то я рядом.
Да, рядом, как сказать.
If you
I'm
have,
here.
if you will need anything else,
Yes,
I'm here just to ask.
Just
You can just ask me.
you can just ask me.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. ¿Qué tal? Respira. Respira, no pasa nada. Vale.
Y ahora,
Retoma.
imagínate que 100 personas en la veranda preguntan, perdona.
Sunset Coffee, aquí porfa.
Sí, por favor.
¿Vale? Entonces, lo que sí que me he dado cuenta es que haces las propias preguntas de yo soy la camarera y es can you pass me the glass please? ¿Vale? Entonces, yo siendo tú, o sea, el cliente, espera que se me acabó. Blackout. Vale, can you pass me the glass please? ¿Ok? Te cojo este vaso, ¿ok? Pero no es el cliente quien te lo tiene que preguntar, eres tú.
Ah,
¿Me explico?
sí.
Sí, ok, perfecto. Vale, ¿qué es lo que más te ha costado?
Más acostada.
Con esta
Ah.
intervención. ¿Y todo?
Ha gustado.
Te ha costado, lo que es
Más
más difícil, sí.
más difícil. Sí, mejor, no sé, me cuesta más como waiters, como
Ok.
camareros.
Ok.
Sí.
Perfecto, ¿ves?
Porque aquí tú como customers tú puedes estar, vale, si no,
Tranquilito.
Sí, pero cuando tú no puedes bajar tu reputación de tu restaurante y tienes que salir, tienes que estar bien
Exacto.
presentada.
Justo. Vale.
May I add something?
Yes, please.
For any, just a little bit of information for helping when you're in a position of the waiter to read a little bit more time when you're talking with the customers. You can use such words. Great, fantastic,
Exactly.
good choice. Oh, all these short
Absolutely.
words.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Bravo.
It's
Yes.
gonna give you a little bit more time to think about and make the construction like correctly or more stronger or find some variants for the customers. So this is like short thing that you can learn very fast. Like, oh great, good night, good choice. So I don't know
Yes.
more these words that came to your mind. Use it while you're looking for the better way to
For
express it.
time for
Exactly.
this
To
guys.
think. Yes.
Exactly. So it's going to help you a lot to
are thinking about the sauce, the starters, the main course, desserts, anything, okay? So those are called time buyers. Yes?
Все, закончил. А, у меня сейчас немецкий.
Emergency. Okay?
We have two childs. We have two childs. One child have
Child.
child.
Child and
Child
children.
have classes languages.
Oh, languages. Okay, now.
Yes. Online.
He can join.
Hmm?
He can join us. Just practice this.
He now has one class French and now Alemán.
German.
German.
Okay. Perfect. So now having a look as well at the menu, like the real menu, okay? So
Do you like our menu?
I love it. I want to try the truffle. I'm obsessed with truffle. Obsessed with
Oh,
truffle.
great.
Thank you. Absolutely. Okay. So now I'm going to ask you. Okay. Just have the menu. Okay. You are. So again, with what Kate said, with the time bias. Yes, great. Of course. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to order you something. Okay. So, Alexei, I would love to have the burrata with red pesto, pear with red wine, and pickled cherries. Can you recommend me something else? Using this one, okay? You can modify it. So, can you recommend me something else?
Great. I think your order. Yes. I think your order is.
Another word. Remember.
Yes.
If I don't find it, change it.
Yes. I think is your order. You orders very. Maybe one more.
One more,
Yeah.
yes, of course. ¿Lo quieres hacer en español primero?
No.
Perfecto. So, Alexei, I would love to have the soup, La Plantación Autumn soup. Can you recommend me something else? Or should I stay with this soup?
Would you like would you like to eat hot soup or cold soup?
I would love a hot soup because
Hot
now it's very cold. So
Very
I
cold.
want to.
Yes, I would like. I would like recommend it.
I would recommend you.
I would recommend it you.
Mhm.
I would recommend it you.
I would recommend you. Okay?
I would recommend. I would recommend you.
Yes.
I would recommend it. I would recommend you tomato soup because tomato soup with spicy with hot soup and is spicy.
But you know what? I am allergic to tomato. So can you recommend me something else? May I try something else from your menu, which is hot?
I think we have onion soup. Maybe would you like onion soup
Yes.
with bread?
Yes. I would love to try the onion soup.
Good choice.
Good choice.
Good choice. Good choice.
Good choice.
Yes, I'll try.
Okay,
I'll try.
perfect. No, I will try, not you. Okay, you will try it. Okay, you are telling me. You will try it. You will love it.
You will try.
Ajá.
You will try.
Lo probarás y te encantará. You will try it and you will love it. Yes?
Yes, you will.
Okay,
you will
perfect.
try.
Vale. Estaba pensando. Vale. We are going to make another role play. Okay? Do you want to join us, Pedro?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to sit, okay, and I will take these glasses, if you don't mind. I will put it here, I will put it here, and I will put it here, okay? And now want you to take my glass of wine. How would you ask for my glass of wine?
Can you pass? Huh? Can you pass glass of wine?
Okay, can you pass me?
Can you
glass of
pass
wine?
me? Can you pass me glass of wine?
Okay, en español, por ejemplo, dirías, ¿me pasas tu vaso de agua? O ¿puedo coger tu copa de vino? O ¿puedo...? Okay?
Ahora entiendo.
So, in this
Can you
case,
pass me a glass of wine?
yes, of course. You can also say, may I take your glass of wine? ¿Puedo retirar, coger tu copa de vino? Yes?
Sí.
Okay. Now, you have to recommend me, or you have to say that I am going to remember this Negroni forever. How would you say it with those words?
This is Negroni. I need to recommend or not?
Yes.
Yes, I need to recommend Negroni. Yes. What would you like to drink today?
I would love to drink a Negroni.
A Negroni. Yes. Good choice.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Good choice.
Good choice. Absolutely. I'll. No entiendo qué necesito. Si tú quieres Negroni, ¿qué necesito hacerlo?
Por ejemplo, es el mejor cóctel que tú tienes.
Tengo que
Y-
explicar.
Exacto, y tú me tienes que decir, no lo vamos a olvidar nunca, porque es un cóctel que yo hago personalmente, que es espectacular, que no sé qué, ¿vale? Por ejemplo, puedes decir, no vas a olvidar nunca este Negroni. ¿Cómo lo dirías?
Okay. One more, please.
Yes.
What would you like to drink today?
I would love to drink a Negroni.
Negroni. You would like to start with Negroni? Your dinner?
Yes.
Okay. I'll prepare for you special Negroni because I have because this Negroni and the plantation because Negroni and la plantation this is for two no because Negroni for plantation
You can say the Negroni is the main drink in la plantación. Negroni es la bebida principal de la plantación o is the most famous cocktail in la plantación.
because Negroni is more fast
Is the most
is the
famous
most famous
cocktail.
cocktails in plantation.
There you are. Okay?
Okay.
Perfect.
The most.
Es el cóctel más famoso de la plantación. Okay? You can say the same with the sunset coffee. The sunset coffee is the most famous coffee in la plantación.
The most famous
Yes.
coffee in the plantation.
Yes. Yes? Great. ¿Te unes? Venga, perfecto. Okay. So, I'm going to ask the most famous dish in la plantación. The most famous. You can make it out, you can say whatever you want to say, basically. So, how would you say it?
Would you like to try your most famous plate?
Yes, please, which is?
So this is a special meat we bring from Austria, from a special race of cow.
Wow.
It's very rich in fat, very tasty, and you will love it.
Okay. Would you recommend me to drink with this steak some wine, some champagne, some Negroni, some coffee? What would you recommend me?
So in this case, I would recommend you to take a good, strong, full-bodied red wine
Okay.
in order to balance with the fat of the
may I find this wine too strong?
Oh, maybe it depends on your taste or which wine you are habituated to drink.
Okay.
If you like it better with tannins, if tannins are offensive for you, maybe we can find something with a strong flavor, but not a strong aggressivity in the mouth.
I would stay with a softer taste.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, perfect. Could you please recommend me something else from the menu? Because I'm thinking about coming after or coming some other day with my friends. So could you please recommend me something else?
Oh, you can, I can strongly recommend you or starter. That is tartar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Beef tartar made with a special seasoning that our chef has a special recipe, recipe, and you will not taste it like that anywhere.
Okay, then I will stay with that one. Thank you so much for your recommendation. Okay? Hemos visto como más o menos modales. May I recommend you something? Would you like to try this one? Can you pass me the glass, please? Would I offer you some Negroni? You won't forget about this. Okay? Those are some expressions that you can use to refer to the menu, to the drinks, to basically to enhance the customer experience here. Yes? Okay. So, I think...
I like it.
You liked it? Great! Absolutely! Fantastic! Okay, so I think the other day you studied something about the table, how to prepare the table. Did you? El otro día estudiasteis cómo preparar una mesa, mantelería, copas, todo eso?
Last time?
Yes. I don't know, like previous lessons. Did you?
Luis, no?
With Luis.
Yesterday is about the
Yes.
timetable, no?
Did you came yesterday to the class with Luis?
Luis, no.
No?
No.
No.
No? Okay, no problem. No problem at all. Tuesday, okay. But do you know what I mean? I think Luis had like a class of about how to mount a table with the glasses and everything. Is it correct?
Pedro puede saber cómo.
Sí,
Es
sí.
protocolo de servicio, ¿no?
Eso es, sí. Como también va a formar parte de vuestro día a día, vamos a ver una cosita, ¿vale? A ver, un segundo. Frases que puedas utilizar, me las vas diciendo. May I, you should, can I. ¿Algunas frases? ¿Recuerdas?
Sí, can I?
Okay. Can I
show for you?
Okay. Can I show you the menu?
Can I show you menu? Can I show you your place? Can I show you our room?
Okay, perfect.
Can you please can you sit down, please?
Okay,
Can you sit
perfect.
down, please?
Yes.
Can you follow me?
Yes, can you follow me?
Can you follow me for reception desk?
Okay.
Yes.
I will show you which is your table.
I will show you your table.
Yes, perfect.
Show your table.
Would you recommend me?
Would you maybe would you like to read? What would you like to read? No?
Perfect. Yes.
What would you like to read?
Yes.
Can you pass me your passport, please?
Perfect. There
Yes.
you are. Can you pass me your passport? If you are doing the check-in for the hotel, can you pass me your passport? Can you pass me your ID? Would you like to have a double room or a single room? Should I recommend you to stay in our hotel for one more day? Whatever. Yes? So you can apply all of these forms to the restaurant, but also to the guest house or to the hotel. Yes? Perfect. So, a quick thing. Okay?
Could you,
Could you, podrías. ¿Vale?
may,
Okay? Could you, podría abrirme la puerta? Could you please open the door for me? Should I recommend you this dish? Okay? Debería probar nuestro cangrejo. You should try our lobster or our stick. Yes? Ujú. Este, olvídate, ¿vale? Y este también. Estos dos fuera. Okay? Because remember, this one is for your workers. You must dress appropriately. You must wear your black t-shirt. Okay? Y este igual. Olvídate. El resto, puedes usarlos. ¿Vale? Remember that for the next lesson, I'm gonna do a revision of all of this, and I'm gonna ask you some questions about this. Okay? For example, you have these ones in English as well.
could you, may, can? Yes, can is.
Would as well is very useful. Would you like to try?
Would.
Yes. Okay?
No, don't have to. Would you?
Yes, because this one is wrong.
Ah.
So you won't regret this. Would you like to taste it? Would you like to try it? Okay? This one is, I don't know what happened here. Yes.
Okay, a doubt about can and may.
Yes.
Because can you always say can you,
Ajá.
but can I is.
Can I? Yes. Can I? ¿Puedo recomendarte esto? O podría recomendarte no sé qué. ¿Vale?
Because sometimes I heard about can I take the plate? Is like the answer is yes you can.
Yes, you can.
But I thought it was more correct to say may I.
May I, exactly.
Yeah.
Can is like the
Scan is puedo,
puedo,
sí, puede,
exactly.
puede.
Of course. Can is like the
Otro es como debo, ¿no? Debería.
puedo. ¿Ah? Can is more like the comodín, like the joker. It's like can I something, but the most polite way is may I take your dish, please? Yes. Yes. Great.
Great.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Perfect. So we are going to do now a quick activity as well about how to wear or how to dress a table. Okay? Very quickly. Just to see. So, even though you are the boss, you might find yourself dressing the table, okay? So, this is like or in a wedding, for example, that you have to work here. I want you to place all of these items, okay? So, first of all, do you know what is a wine glass or a glass of wine? In here, can you point out? For example, a glass of wine, is it this one?
No, glass of wine.
This one? Okay, perfect. A champagne glass,
Don't
also.
have champagne.
Perfect. Tablecloth,
Tablecloths, this is like
this,
no.
this,
Yes.
perfect. What is a napkin?
Nothing. This is but this is yes.
This is the napkin?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Great.
Glass,
Glass.
again, maybe this one.
Maybe one.
Alright. Tableware, tableware, forks, spoon, knives, everything. Yes?
Cubiertos, sí.
Cubiertos, vajilla.
Ujú.
Okay? Additional supplements. Do you know? Complementos adicionales.
Ujú.
Yes? What do you think it is?
Bouquet.
This is
The flowers.
flowers bouquet, alright? So, here you are. For example, what's going on with this presentation? Oh my god. Well, you have the glass. It can be the glass of wine, the glass of champagne, glass of water, glass of Negroni, anything, okay? You have the napkin, you have the tablecloth, you have the additional supplements, which can be a photograph, which can be like a chopstick, whatever. And you have the flower bouquets, which for the weddings I think are very, very important. And that's it. So, can you stand up as well? Just for a second, can you stand up? Do you want to join, Pedro? So, I am going to get married in La Plantación, okay? I'm drinking through, okay? Just like Alina wanted,
Yes.
alright? So, I'm the customer and I want to see how you will prepare the table for my wedding, okay? So, can you please show me the glass of wines that you have?
Yes, we have glass of wine.
Yes. Okay. Right.
This is glass this is glass for white wine.
Yes.
This is glass for red wine.
Red wine.
Red wine,
Okay.
yes, red wine.
Perfect.
This is glass for water, please.
Water, please. Okay.
For water.
Okay. Perfect. Pedro, can you show me the tableware or the cutlery that you have as well at La Plantación? The tableware.
Yeah. We have two forks,
Yes.
one for the starter, and also two knives.
Yes.
So you start from one side for the starters and side for the main course.
Okay.
And also you have a spoon for the main, for
Okay.
the dessert.
Okay. What about the tablecloth?
Yes, we have many things. We have many things colors. We have many colors.
Many colors.
Many colors.
A lot of colors.
A lot of colors.
Okay.
Yes. So we have a lot of colors, but today we would like recommended. We would like recommended you
Yes.
red color,
Okay.
because we have new year.
Oh.
Yes.
Perfect. But the thing is that my wedding is going to be in summer. So could you please tell me any other color that you have for the tablecloth?
Yes, we have
Tablecloth.
table. We have a few. We have
Yes.
a few colors for table colors. A few.
If you want another tablecloth, si tú quieres otro
If you want.
mantel,
If you want.
yes.
If you want another few another color,
Yes, if you want another tablecloth or another color for the tablecloth, ¿vale?
yes.
Okay?
If you want another color,
Perfect.
If you want another color,
Yes.
tablecloth, we have white, we have beige.
Beige.
Yes.
So fancy.
Yes. We have. We have more colors. More colors.
I will ask you about
When
that.
you will have degustation, you will degustation
tengo dorado, verde y negro. I have a few colors. Pero si tengo rojo, negro, marrón, dorado, beige, a lot of colors. Right? Several colors as well. Yes. Okay. A few. If I have a few glasses, like 3 glasses, or I have a lot of glasses. Tengo un montón más. Yes. Okay. Okay. But the thing is that I'm going to be wearing a white dress because I'm going to be physically on the plane. So should I wear or should I place white napkins because they are going to confuse my dress with the napkins? Should I use some other type of napkins? What would you say?
Yes, I think your weddings, for your weddings in the summer, my
My recommendation.
my recommendation, another color, not white,
Okay.
because in the center of the table we will put more colors of flowers.
Okay.
I think what your weddings which month?
May, because
May.
it's my birthday. My birthday is in
Great.
May.
Great months.
Alright.
Great months. Great months.
Great one.
Yes,
Okay.
because the temperature
Yeah.
is very good. Not high, not
Not very hot.
not very hot,
Not
but
very cold.
not very cold. I think my recommendation is more orange.
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 Orange colors.
Orange colors for me.
Okay, for me. Perfect. So I'm seeing here the tasting menu. Will you place it like this, or will you place it like at the center of the table?
When you will come for our weddings,
Yes.
this is for tasting menu.
Perfect.
Yes. You will have over there.
Okay.
You will have over there.
Okay, so you will place it like this.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And lastly, what is this dish for? What?
This is plate for bread.
For bread,
For
okay.
bread.
Will you place 1 bread, 2 bread, how?
We'll put one bread with butter and knives.
Nice.
Spoon knives.
We have
You will have.
you have
You will have.
knives.
You will have. You will have 3 knives
Yes.
and
Forks.
3 forks. Spoon for dessert, and 1 knife for bread.
Okay, perfect. Like a special knife for the bread.
Yes, this is a special knife for the bread.
I will think about it and I will let you know if I'm going to get married here. Okay? So thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
See you next time. See you next time.
See you next time. See you
See
soon.
you soon. Es more rápido, estamos, sí, when you come, see you soon.
See you next time. See you soon. Hope to see you soon.
I hope, так сказать, что мы хотим, чтобы побыстрее встретились мы. See you soon. I hope see you soon.
Perfect. Yes?
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. ¿Han visto como el will, el should, el could, el can, todo eso también se puede aplicar con esto? No solo para clientes de can I offer you something, sino también para
It's too much.
It's too much
Not
work.
complicated. No, but every day, every class, I think I'll speak.
You will improve.
Yes.
Okay. Alexa, one question.
Okay.
Why
Tomorrow we will speak English.
This is obvious. This is no more question about it. That we have to speak it. We have to speak
Yes.
English. We must. From today, what have you learned class today?
Today I have many verbs, many words, yes, because Paqui, Pedro,
Taught us?
uh,
Showed me.
showed me, maybe, no.
One of us.
Corte.
Segundo doble.
Okay,
Yeah.
can I speak?
Yeah.
Can I
You
speak?
can express yourself as you wish.
Yes, today I learned many words. Could you, should you, many, many, money, can, may, would, and for my expressions, I don't know customers, which difference customers and the guests. Today I learned.
Great. I think this is very nice that you learned really important part that the guests and the customers.
Exactly.
It's different thing and opposite thing.
Mm-hmm.
And also you've learned a lot of things how to communicate with the guests if you don't have such a big vocabulary. But in these little words like yeah, good, great, beautiful, fantastic, you can give yourself time and ability to
Yes.
Okay.
So just.
You know, I will tomorrow. I will try more verbs. Yes, I need to speak English.
You should try this thing. Yes. Okay. So what's your feedback from this?
Oh,
session?
mine is really good. I feel actually very happy because yes,
Constructive, please. Constructive.
Constructive.
because
Feedback.
I'm always constructive. Yeah, because I like this the way how we learn all these things, how to communicate the clients, etc. In the experience way, when you make these rules, when you make this like literally making an order, showing what we have or what we are offering. Because this is how the material goes stuck in your mind, not just that, okay, I'm gonna write it down, I'm gonna talk, I'm gonna watch, I'm gonna read. No, when you're, this is a glass, this is a
Let's.
yeah, this is the teapot, and then this is your physically and mentally working together, and
Yes.
you like
Bonding
very
all
strong-
the
yeah, we
information.
have a very strong combination. So for me, this is the best way. So I'm really happy today to see that. Oh, this is the way how me, my my coworker, gonna learn and go deeper on this subject. Okay, right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Very nice phrase for every time when you say something to them.
My pleasure.
My pleasure.
Thank you. My pleasure.
My pleasure. It's like speaking about My pleasure.
Eso es todo por hoy, amigos. Muchas gracias por venir. Y eso, sí, ¿recuerdas cualquier palabra tal?
Aquí es esto. Class for public notes.
Tablecloth, ¿recuerdas qué era?
Sí.
Tableware,
Ah,
igual. Flower bouquet.
This is not. Okay.
It is all mixed.
Yes.
Okay? So it's for you because this vocabulary.
You can say yes. For example, customs. This is.
No.
Yes. Or yes.
No.
Whatever.
It is all mixed. So you can see the word and you can think about the definitions. Okay? But you know now that customers and guests is not the same thing, which is a great thing. want to sound like very British, marvelous,
Astonishing.
astonishing, breathtaking.